I can't breathe when I catch my breath. But I keep chasing that same old devil down the same old dead-end highway.
What's up, YouTube? What's up, Instagram? This is John Hogan with RedneckWeldingTV. Welcome to our first little short episode we're doing here. On today's topic, we are discussing the beginner tools that should go in every welder's toolkit. So I just started a job welding on these dumpsters that we have here. I just pulled into work. And we got to bring our own tools to the job, which is kind of standard with certain types of jobs that you'll be doing. And so I went to the store. I picked up some tools that I needed for this job that I knew I would need. So let's just kind of get into it. Every welder, no matter who you are, what type of welding you do, needs one of these. This is your standard welding hood. This one is a Jackson. There are several different types of hoods you can get. You can get a pipeliner, pancake hood, which is flat, and it has a pair of goggles type deal inside of it. Those are usually good if you're welding outside because it keeps the sunlight from creating a backlight on your helmet. Another type you can get is a sugar scoop. You've probably seen them if you're watching different types of welding videos. They're kind of a round shape. And then you have these standard sort of hoods that can be used inside and outside. And there are two types here. You got your auto dim hoods, and then you have fixed shade hoods. Now, I personally am rocking the fixed shade hood, but here's your first tool. Then we'll kind of move over. You don't necessarily need one of these, but they are definitely a lifesaver. Is a welding cap. Welding cap good. In my case, if you're a welder, you know, but you ever been welding on your side? You ever been welding on your side and you go down and you get sparks in your ear? And this prevents that. Stick it over your ear before you stick on your hood. You can get in there and make your weld. Nothing gonna mess with your ear. You're gonna be fine. This whole area is protected. And then we got some other different tools. Now, I personally carry 2 sets of these, but you need a pair of gloves. A nice, decent pair. Cowhide, don't do pig hide. Shit cracks way too easily. And the reason I carry 2 pair of gloves is so if these get wet, I have another pair, because you do not want to weld with wet gloves. What we got? It's always good to have some clamps. I got a couple of these, but yeah, some different sizes. 2 or 3 of them, different sizes. Now, if you want to use a torch, you can get a striker. I personally have no preference, so lighter. $5 from a gas station. You can use them to start your torch. You can use them to light your cigarettes when your boss is being an ass. And we got, what else we got here? Wire brush. It's very important to clean your welds. So that way if you have to keep re-welding in an area or whatever, you're not going to get any porosity, you're not going to get any slag inclusion. Because clean welds, especially when you're dealing with structural type settings, are very important. That inclusion could completely destroy the structural integrity of a weld. So you want one of these. Make sure you clean your area with one of them before you start welding, and clean your area after. And speaking of cleaning your area, it is also very important if you're going to clean your area to have this bad boy right here. This is a chipping hammer. And despite what people say, you don't bang on your weld with it. Just take the end and chip off the slag at the base or scrape with it. Again, cleaning your welds is very important. And we got, there we go, another set of gloves. It's always good to have 2. Hell, even a second cap is nice too. I have me a second cap. Then you got these. You can get a soapstone with these as well. It's always good to have. You got something to measure with. You got something to mark straight lines with. Important. Especially if you're cutting metal, welding on shit. You need to have ways to mark your material and measure it out properly. And our next little bit here, we have this. This is a respirator. I personally don't like to wear them. See if the camera can see that. This one is a GVS filter technology. I personally don't like to wear them, but in some situations you have to. Just because you don't want to be breathing in that shit. If you're grinding on rust, I'd wear one. Don't be stupid about it. It's always good to have a couple of these magnets and help you hold your pieces in if you're welding more than one. I picked up a couple. I got 4 of them, 2 smaller ones and 2 of these. I keep them in there because it's always good to have them. And then a pair of pliers. It's not fun picking up hot metal with your hands, and you don't want to fuck up your gloves. Gloves ain't cheap. I got one in here. And then every welder, let me kind of move this stuff over back into the toolbox. Got a lot of tools in one little bag. Pretty soon, y'all, I'm thinking about putting in a little bit of a toolbox in here. Let's see. And then it's always good to have some type of jacket. You want to do cotton, no polyester bullshit. You can get a leather welding jacket, but sometimes it's easier to just rock cotton. This is just a little jean jacket I got. It's good. It works. It's, you know, better than nothing. So that's kind of what we're using here. That and a long sleeve shirt. And then this is a special mention. Ain't really necessary because, you know, you got your regular safety glasses that you need. Everybody needs them. If you're in any sort of blue collar work where stuff could get in your eyes, you need safety glasses. But we got these right here. These are good if you're oxygen cutting. And they say you need to wear a face shield and goggles and this and that, but you really don't. You just need a pair of sunglasses. You don't even really need those, but if you want to protect your eyes somewhat, they're good to have. I carry these. They work very well, and if you're cutting good, you ain't even really got to worry about a face shield, because if you know what you're doing, you're not going to get all the spatter all over yourself. So that is our little tutorial on what you need to have in your welding toolkit. Kind of a little review on my stuff as well. It doesn't have to be fancy. You don't need state-of-the-art shit. You just got to know what you're doing and know what you need. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow my Instagram. I'm going to be linking them back and forth on this page. Alright, much love and thank y'all for watching Redneck Welding TV. So have a wonderful day. Get out there and make that money, baby. Headed to work.